ready for football are we as the Bears get set to match up with the Los Angeles Chargers.
Ready to kick off for the Chargers.
Here's Michael Badgley now to get this one started. And off we go from Soldier Field. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. A play fake to Montgomery, now Foles. And he'll complete this one to Patterson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across. The 35.
That's good for a Chicago Bears. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Out of the gun, Trubisky. Got a man, it's Patterson complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Now Trubisky. The screen pass here to Cohen. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield. So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming up. From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Gets this to his running back, Tariq Cohen. Give him 7 on the play, and it'll be 3rd and 10 now.
It's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 10.
They go play action with Trubisky. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
1st and 10.
That right there is the inauspicious start that they were hoping to avoid, and the turnover on the first possession.
I love how you use those college-bound words like that, inauspicious. Well done. I really appreciate that. But here's the thing for me. I'm just wondering if their game plan is incorrect. You know, I think they felt like they could come in and throw it around pretty well. That interception early, they may rethink how they go about attacking.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through. But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Out of the gun, Herbert. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
He'll get this to Eckler. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They'll get 11, but still a little short. Fourth down. So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. Fourth down. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
To Mike Williams.
Mike Williams, 71 yards. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. Those are the drives that prove a lot. You got a rookie quarterback, Charles. You're on the road, takes him down, throws the touchdown pass.
And in a game like this, with, as you described, a rookie quarterback, the team usually says, okay, we got to take care of this guy. We got to protect him. But when he goes out and plays like this on the first drive on the road, he doesn't have to say, I'm here to be your leader. They just need to follow him.
Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Trubisky brings the Bears up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. He's back to throw here to start the drive. That is caught by Cohen. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Check 9, check 9.
Off the play fake. Here's Trubisky. Rolling to it. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time. Well, it was second long. Now it's third and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
After that sack we just saw, Trubisky and the Bears deal with a 3rd and long. He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Casey Hayward on the coverage.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Here we go on 4th down with Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone.
Oh, boy, you ain't got
And
no
he's
feet.
in for a Charger touchdown. From 17 yards out. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him, and you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone.
Bears nothing. Michael Badgley to
Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
5-yard line.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
I need to get
Chris
that
Harris
flag
with
right
a pick. And he will score. Touchdown, LA.
Partner, what we just saw, that's a great example of a team that was really amped up, They've been playing so well, yet they didn't get overexcited and have a bust on defense and gave up a big play. Instead, they created their own big play with a pick six. This one may be over.
Yeah, it's just the first half, but that lead has swelled to the point where you're wondering if it is over already. And now the throw here is incomplete, and with that, we come to the end of the first quarter of play. Charger football to start quarter number 2, but likely not for long as they're in punt formation. Now this will make it into the end zone. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
You don't want to.
No, but well, let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And he goes out right around the 39. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
That's the 39-yard line.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And this is going to be a Charger touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
But number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Khalil Mack. He's at the 50. He's at the 30.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they just had that pick six. I guess the only positive maybe of them returning that for a touchdown. This offense right back out onto the field to try to make up for it.
I like that because now it doesn't give them a chance to go to the bench and really settle. You know, to sit there and kind of seethe over the idea that they turned the ball over previously. Right back out there. It's almost like hopping right back on the bike after falling over. Let's see if they can get the ball moving again.
And we'll see if they can do it here.
Incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. He's going to float this one deep right side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
They've had multiple opportunities on offense and still haven't scored any points. Felt like they wanted to loosen things up, throw it downfield, and see if maybe they could get a big play and a quick strike.
A good return there, 17 yards. And it'll be Charger football here as they take over.
At their own
Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
to number 50.
A very solid gain of 27. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield.
Herbert's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and it's a 2nd down.
A gain of 5.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
39-yard line.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. And he'll go down And the Bears get there for the sack. Robert Quinn in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Down. Third and long.
We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Getting a hand in there and knocking it away, Eddie Jackson.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
Looks like the offense is going to take another shot here. They're going on 4th and 13. They snap it to Herbert. And Allen's got it. And finally out of bounds inside the 5 at the 4. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. A shotgun snap for Herbert. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. Nothing on that one. It'll be 2nd down. From the gun, Herbert to the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. It was Roquan Smith who got his big hand in there to knock it away. Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
For the 4-yard line.
Herbert back to the air, escaping the pressure right. He finds his receiver Williams for a Charger touchdown.
To Mike Williams.
Mike Williams, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far as his guys continue to pour it on. Showed some of his improv skills there, getting flushed out of the pocket but still able to make the throw for the score.
So that means he's not a method actor?
Bears
No.
nothing.
Because with the improv means break character when you need to. And in the NFL, when you have those guys chasing you, sometimes you have to break character in a big way. But I love the fact that he stayed downfield, kept his eyes up, and made the play. How many rookies do that well?
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3 and out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go, because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off. The throw over the middle taken in, and they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. They'll throw on 1st down with Trubisky. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on 2nd down leads us to 3rd and inches. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. He's going to go up top for the end zone. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half, he might throw 8 or more for the game because they weren't going to pull him out. But nowadays, the patience level isn't quite there. He's going to have to make some real adjustments, or the backup may see some time.
To Austin Eckler.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. So the Chargers will start the second half with the lead and the football as we're underway in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback. The Charger drive about to get going. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime.
And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown.
Number 13.
Keenan Allen, 75 yards. And this offense is running away with this one. No real hesitation from Anthony Lynn. They're going to go for 2. Operating from the gun, Herbert. And he's got it. They add on more. A little salt in the wound. 2-point conversion makes this lead even bigger. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. Now this will make it into the end zone.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
1st and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there. Here's the first carry for Tariq Cohen. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Loss of 2.
At the 23, it's 2nd and 12.
At the 23-yard line.
Play action. It's Trubisky. And he completes it to Cohen. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen. They're just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
37-yard line.
They run. This is Cohen. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally down at the 36-yard line. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
The ball carrier.
Tackle made there by the safety, Derwin James.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They'll run on 2nd down with Cohen. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and
play action. Now Trubisky. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Trubisky sacked.